So finally, someone is talking about the budget problem of Hollywood as well here. So if you do not know, over the past couple of years, a lot of movies have bombed simply because of how much money they cost. Okay, you know, Transformers, the one Transformers movie that released a couple of years ago, it was a pretty good movie. But guess what? They spent so much on that movie, and that movie became a box office failure. They spent like $240 million on it. And of course, you have all of the Disney failures that cost $250 million a piece, obviously, as well. And I get, the Avatar movies are pretty expensive, but at least those make money. He explored how AI can help without laying off the staff as well here. But I think the main problem with the bloated budgets of Hollywood is actually not the VFX. It's the fact that they spend so much money on paying these actors and actresses as well here. So yeah, a lot of the budget for movies actually go into paying certain actors and actresses to be in the movie. Okay, for example, the Lion King remake probably costed without paying Beyonce probably an ungodly amount of money to be in the movie. The was probably more like 150 to $100 million because it looks very similar to a movie. Like the Mario movie looks pretty great, and that movie only costed $100 million to make as well here. Yeah, as well here. But a substantial amount of the budget for movies really does go into the budget, excuse me, as well here. But they want to cut the VFX in half as well here, which will make movies significantly cheaper as well here. You know. And we have proven multiple times again over the past couple of years, you don't need to have a huge budget movie, a huge $200 million budget movie to be good. Godzilla Minus One was pretty successful despite its low budget as well here, and Flow, which was an indie movie, only costed $3 million to make, and works amazing. And what I've seen in the movie works amazing. So Hollywood just needs to really learn the lesson and realize we don't need to spend $200 million on these movies, okay, as well. And we don't need to spend $200 million to get all these actors and actresses in movies, okay? Yeah, I'm sure there are many no-name actors that will not, want 1 million per, 20 million per, 50 million per movie, as well here. Yeah, but it is absolutely ridiculous that Hollywood is spending so much money on these movies as well here. And AI, I think, will fix the Hollywood budget problems. But the thing is, they have to do this without cutting, you know, the staff. Okay, because they don't want people to lose their jobs, obviously. So they have to find a way to cut the cost in half because James Cameron obviously knows how bloated budgets can be for Hollywood movies. For example, the Snow White movie costed $230 million to make. That doesn't look like a movie that made cost $230 million to make as well here. Avatar movies, at least they look like the budget they spent on these movies as well. Same thing a movie like Avengers Endgame, obviously, as well. But a lot of modern movies don't really look like the budget they spent on the movie. And yeah, that's what's this video here. Goodbye.